Hello, we are the cast of
The Taming of the Shrew.
Alchemy Theatre's premiere production.
We are performing throughout July.
At Château Bosgouet.
And in Paris.
And this is
Meet the Cast!
My name's Hannah. I'm playing the role of Catherine.
My name is Ryan Napier. I am playing Petruchio.
Mia, and I'm playing Baptista Minola.
Claudia, and I'm playing Bianca.
Usman Akeju, I'm playing Gremio.
Ray, and I'm playing Lucentia.
Kristen, I am playing the role of Hortensio.
Lorenza, I'm playing Terania.
Tara, I play Gremio.
Thomas, I'm playing Biandello.
Roderick, I play Vincentio and Curtis.
Claudine, I'm playing Pedant, Widow, Servant, and Taylor.
I love how empowered she is, that she's really at the center of all of the action. I love that she to me, she feels like a real kind of ignition point.
What I'm doing with it is just in a good mood. He's very loyal to the people he works for. So playing him gets me in an automatic, pretty good mood. There's some pretty heavy stuff in the play and I can just go ahead, have a good time.
There is no small part, even the smallest bit, the smallest role. There's always this scene or even just this line where you're being like, oh, the whole audience is going to be affected by this. This is not going to be the background character.
I think it's probably that he undergoes a kind of transformation over the course of the play.
I'm playing 4 characters, so the thing that I've found most about playing is actually playing 4 different characters, so I can bring on many different physicalities to them, and many different accents. I can work on many things.
I love her relationship with Petruchio and what we did with Hortensio too. I love how the servants are always somewhere in the background, but they're part of the bigger story.
Honestly, it's sharing the stage with Biondello a lot of the time because, as you said, there are a lot of heavy things going on, and so it's really easy to just let it wash over you, all of that drama, basically. But just whenever I look at him and we're sharing the stage, it's like, crap. You know, it's really hard not to giggle and smile. It's such a fun character to have beside you.
I think the show is very unique in that it's taking something that's traditionally done in a certain way and we're kind of flipping it upside down. I keep telling people that it's one of the most problematic comedies of Shakespeare's, and they'll laugh hard and leave devastated.
I'm really excited to play a young lover, a young Shakespearean lover, and especially a male lover.
Being able to work on Shakespeare again and tackle this difficult play that can be difficult to Taming of the Shrew. It's one of the touchy Shakespeares.
I'm a real show whore. Is it okay for me to say that?
It's true, she is.
I just find, for me, the theatre it's kind of a holy place, and so it's just, you get on the train, and the train goes, and you're on it, and it's only when it reaches its destination is everything going to be over.
I think it's a very international cast and we all have lots of different ideas and perspectives, and I just think it's cool.
Well, I guess we're just a couple of show whores. No, we do. I am really looking forward to the show. Really looking forward to the chateau. But yeah, I do love that whole electrifying experience. That's why we do this, obviously. Yeah. But it's just that electric feeling of performing in front of an audience is amazing.
To understand how a mother can be that cold to her daughters and I mean, she seems to, in the play, she seems to prefer Bianca, but I think only because Bianca is less trouble. You know, I think Katharina is loads and loads of trouble and a real headache for her, and she can't wait to get her off her hands. And I think Katharina is just dying for Battista to love her unconditionally, like mothers are supposed to do. And Battista ain't that lady. And even though we think, oh yeah, she loves Bianca a little bit more, but actually when she's fixed Katharina, when that's all sorted with Petruchio, she sells Bianca to the highest bidder.
I love the fact that we're always doing a lot of physical work. I think we start every day with some physical warm-ups, and there's some dancing. You're gonna love that, I think. And I really like having my own character kind of in this kind of archetype, this commedia dell'arte character, and seeing how I use that and bring it into my body, into my portrayal of Gremio. So keeping this physicality throughout the rehearsals is a challenge.
And the main difficulty of the work as an actor itself is actually also the reason why I wanted to do the project is Shakespeare's English. I know how to talk in English, that's okay, but it's not today's English, it's Shakespeare's English, and there are a lot of layers in every line. So I'm not used to do that kind of work with English, so I'm learning as I do it. So it is challenging, but it's also really motivating.
I have two characters that are very close to each other in the play, and the first one is a tailor, so I'm going to take a very heavy French accent to make it arrive and to make it happen, this tailor, did you say? And the other character that's coming right after it is the pedant, so I'm going to use a completely different accent, complete different physicality to make him more naive.
Well, I'm playing Petruchio, who is one of the leads and who isn't really the nicest human being, and so I have the challenge of rather giving him some softer edges, maybe some more fun and charms, make him likable if possible, despite what he does.
I think the biggest one that comes to mind first, at least for me specifically, is playing a character who wears a mask and is very different in public versus private. I feel like every single scene I'm in, I'm almost a different character because she's so multifaceted. So I think showing the audience who I am without necessarily revealing it to the other characters too soon is very challenging, but also the most exciting part about playing Bianca, I think. Hearing Anthea and Charlotte sort of talk about their vision and not tell us everything, but give us a general overview and describe it as a feminist production of maybe one of Shakespeare's most sexist plays was so interesting, and it really intrigued me and excited me. And so when I got the recall, I was absolutely thrilled because I was so fascinated by the ideas behind this particular production.
Just the opportunity to play and be with a group of professionals and work on some Shakespeare in English, despite being in the French capital.
And also, I mean, I think it's just a great, you know, in terms of this theatre company, in terms of Alchemy Theatre, I think it's a great kind of opening production, like a show where we're really saying this is who we are, this is what we believe in, you know, we're not going to shy away from plays that are regarded as challenging or problematic. There's always a way of approaching something and trying to put an important modern spin on it where it still actually matters today.
Performing outside, that's really what I'm looking forward to. Really pumped.
Strangely enough, I'm quite excited about the choreography, actually. Terrified, but also excited.
I'm looking forward to see how the audience responds. I think there's going to be a lot of mixed reactions or maybe just unexpected, or really, hopefully, really big reactions, no matter what they are. And I'm just really curious to see on the like what happens on the other side, in the audience. So that's going to be really exciting.
I'm so excited about the two different endings. Now that we have really pinned down what each of those are, it's just so exciting to do them. I really felt like everybody as the cast, once we knew this is what one ending is, this is what the other ending is, it really feels like the show has moved up into a new gear.
Thanks for tuning in to
Meet the cast.
If you're interested in following us,
all the links are in the description below.
Click to subscribe and stay up to date.
We'll be back next week.
With another video.
Bye!